Hello everybody, we are shooting from Yuba City Astronomical Observatory on, let me give you the date, October the 26th, 2016, and it's right before lunchtime. And as you can clearly see, the Sun and Mercury are almost completely conjunct in Virgo. We are by no means where we are being told the Sun is. Jupiter is still in Virgo. Venus has moved into Scorpio. Saturn is their 13th sign of Ophiuchus. But Saturn was over here just a few days ago in the charts that you've seen. So clearly Saturn is in a retrograde motion in Scorpio with Venus. Mercury with the Sun. Mercury is combust. Even though this is Mercury's sign, Mercury rules mutable earth of Virgo. So at this point, the Sun and Mercury are debilitated. So we're talking about communication breakdowns. Jupiter will continue to be in Virgo for quite a while. It'll move forward, then go back into retrograde, and it's just going to remain here for a while. Let's move around and see where everybody else is so you can know what time it is. Let's go to Mars. And it's doing it again. That's part of the Mercury thing. Let me get rid of this. Let me put this back up. It just does what it wants to do. I'm so desperate in need to upgrade this system. Let's go back up here. Put in Mars. Try this again. Mars is in Sagittarius. Your planet of action is in the fire sign of the Sagittarian. So very fiery actions going on right now. This is one of the reasons we need to control our emotions, and our emotions are getting the best of us. And yeah, I think it explains itself there. Let's move along down the chart. We've got Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, Mars. We need Neptune, Uranus, Pluto, and the Moon. So let's go to Uranus. And it did it again. Send me on to Uranus and let me reset it again. There we go. Uranus is in Pisces. Uranus, again, I will mention, is the planet of transformation in the material world. So this is and Pisces, of course, is Aries is a fire sign, Taurus is an earth sign, Aquarius is an air sign, and Pisces is a water sign. So we have transformation of water, transformation of the Piscean age in the material world is occurring as we speak. And I think we can all feel that quite clearly. Let's move along. Let's move to Neptune. And Neptune is in an air sign. This is a planet that rules water. He's Neptune, the god of the sea. He carries the trident, and he's in an air sign. So we have an air-water mixture here. Just the opposite of Uranus, material, in the water sign, right? Neptune should rule the water signs, and Uranus, well, depending on who you listen to, but I go by what is actually shown in the skies, not these 2,000-year-old charts. So you have Neptune in the water bearer, but is an air sign. Now let's move along to Pluto and the moon. Pluto, the planet of inner transformation, the soul, the subconscious, the id, the ego, things unseen, non-tangible. So you have this planet of action here in a fire sign, with this planet of transformation also in the fire sign. And you see how that's working out, and I think you all feel that as well. Now, about the moon, because we've been talking about the moon and its effect on what's going down, because we just went through a harvest moon. And the moon, as you see, was just a few days ago in Pisces at its full. It just takes a day or two to move through a sign. So let's zoom in on this moon that's fixing to move back into Virgo. With all this that's going on in Virgo, in this mutable earth, with the Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter. And you see the phase of the moon and where it's stationed. This is Leo here. Let's shoot this star right here and it'll tell us. Upper left-hand corner, it's still in Leo. It's not in Virgo yet, but will be very soon. Within hours, definitely by tomorrow. We'll be feeling the effects of that. And then we'll have the new moon that will be in Virgo with the Sun, with Mercury combust. What do I mean by combust? When a planet is within 10 degrees either side of the Sun, it is considered combust. And Mercury and the Sun are almost conjunct at this point in Virgo. So again, communication breakdown. You're going to have problems with your all kinds of communications. Also the market. Mercury has a lot to do with the market. And when I say that, I speak of the stock market because communications affect that quite a bit. In your traditions, Mercury is known as Buddha. Mercury is known as Hermes, Thoth, among other names. I'll give you the links many times to 9planets.org to where you can look up the names of these planets in almost all the languages, even languages that are no longer spoken, like Babylonian, and you can clearly see that some of these gods or whatever we're told are actually planets. Like Jupiter is Nibiru, right? Jupiter is Zadok from the Hebrew. Jupiter is Zeus. Jupiter is Thor. Almost all religions are based on Jupiter. And even the names of Saturn. You'll find Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto very limited because they were excluded and are only given the current English names. All right? Because English now rules the planet. as far as linguistics is concerned. But we're talking a star language here that is beyond any spoken language, and it speaks for itself. It doesn't need to be translated. It's clear where the sun is. And normally we would have our equinox in Libra, right? That's what Libra was set up for by Julius Caesar. The Greeks had 11 constellations, and the the Romans, Julius Caesar, dug this hole to where the Scorpion and Libra were one sign. It was an eagle, and this was its claws and holding a serpent, which is the flag of Mexico. And the sign was divided. It was turned into the Persian Scorpio, and Caesar put Libra here as a balance 2,000 years ago to where the fall equinox would occur. But clearly it does not occur there anymore. We're not even close to it. The sun is still in Virgo. And I think we've pretty much covered that for today. You can see why the chaos is going on. Saturn is clearly retrograde. Mercury is combust. Pluto is walking with Mars, the planet of war, action, in a fire sign, which again reminds me of Twin Peaks in the Black Lodge, fire, walk with me. Some of you have asked me about the Black Lodge. The Black Lodge opens when Jupiter and Saturn meet. That's going to happen or become conjunct. That will happen again in 2020 on December 21st. So all the stuff they told you was going to happen in 2012 is actually going to occur in 2020. They hit it by 8 years based on old charts. You've been lied to, and which is one reason I do these videos, because you think you're born in one sign, but you know, if you were born 2,000 years ago, sure, you were born in that sign, but that's not where the stars really are. And again, down here in the bottom, we're shooting straight out of an astronomical observatory, the newest one on the planet, within blocks of where I'm sitting. And you can take your telescopes and go look for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. I'm just trying to keep everybody informed as to what's going on, why all the chaos, why all the breakdown, and how this is going to affect everything, even the elections, because of where the planets are going to be that day. And we'll get to that when the time comes. I'll try to keep this up as much as possible. And in the meantime, I'm going to get back to doing you guys' charts. There are quite a few, but again, it's taken me almost an hour to even get this video done. Every time I try to start it, chaos is breaking out around here. My dog starts barking, you know, and I need to be focused to do these. And I literally have to, if I want to find quiet time to do them properly, I'm having to sit up in the middle of the night and do them. So be patient with me. Those of you who have not received them, you will. My word is my bond. I intend on doing every single one of them. At this time, please don't request any more until I've finished what I've done. When I'm through with the list that I have, that is still pages long, I will let you guys know, and we can continue from there. Otherwise, Stellarium is free. Help yourself. Stellarium.org. You can download this program and look for yourself. And hang in there, people. We're going to make it through this. Have a nice day.